Mahila, 643 times 9. For you, it doesn't matter. For me, that was said at Fatburger tonight. After Brian Arthur Field vid and John the Baptist rewrite as Jesus Christ vid. Psychic Reader, I passed on the road at Finally Wanna Be Alive. Old song they were playing. Nellis Charleston Lights. Something to do with the seal. So 5787 Satanic. Now 6 Koi or 6 Koi C. This is part of my seal, okay. African Clawless Otter, Lutra capensis genera. It feasts on shy shark. So what I did was I typed in my fears. I typed in wheelchair, Parkinson's, and shark, and this is what came up. So, and then I combined it with Harindra Kumar Mukherjee, 3 October 1887 to 7 August 1956. So that mixed together creates this. So 50 would be the Belgian Blue Bull. Now CAD, I thought at first was stronger than stars. Then I got a sign of this dog was getting. This dog had lights on it, and it was following this old man that had a strap with a certain piece on it in the middle of his back, and it made me think of those 3.14 creatures. So which there are 8 or 9 of those or whatever, I can't remember, but so 8 Governor Zerubbabel. So we have Philistia, Rivers, Tyr. Tyr and Babcon was actually the sign for Tyr, because this guy slipped on a snake or narrowly missed a snake, and it was in the news. And that's when I was reading Ezekiel 28 and Ezekiel 28, and I was really freaking out at that point, like how it all was connecting, and I thought that I was the devil because I thought that because I wanted to be a judge on the earth and do the Brahma symbolism to be a superhero to judge it in times like Samson or Jephthah or Jair or any of those guys, Tola, Ehud, Shamgar. I thought that I thought that meant that I thought that I was God, so I thought God was going to come after me. And then I went to the pit or whatever for about 8 or 9 months and read Isaiah 51, and it stood out to me, and like I thought it meant for me personally. So then Ethiopia Lono, that's as that's as Daniel 7 there, and that was a that counted as a 47. Now that counted as a 47. So and it was done. It was actually done. Now the lion eagle. I didn't write this, but the lion eagle ended with the Miley Cyrus N. Okay, which I went to this party in California, and this girl had all these signs of Miley Cyrus in her apartment because Miley Cyrus said to her on Instagram or something, "Have fun tonight, Michaela," or whatever, and like her name represents the end, and like I think that was actually my deal, and I was supposed to be given a clean shirt because I had to leave because I smelled so bad of weed or whatever. But and I was kind of tripping on the that she had taped all the posts. She printed off the posts and taped it to the wall, like a bunch of them. And so it just tripped me out. I don't know. And but that would have been the Lion Eagle that I don't know, like that it would have been a 40. It would have been a 47. Um, it would have been a 47. So, and then of course we have the Tua bear going on now, but I don't know if I have the three ribs or anything. I don't, I have lifted up on one side. I have that, but I don't know if I have the rest of it. No one has told me to devour much flesh, and I don't really want to be told that. I don't really know what it all means. So, okay, so this is the one that counts. Now that reads as over beetle GE, which is C, Antipas Church, which is the the pit in the pit, you know, and then U, which is no T hat. Now don't take this the wrong way. It just means I dodged it. So this 50 equals PR. The 21 from the uh, it just the way that it read the G and the R, like it, because it represented Japanese macaque, and which relates to all this that I'm going to go over, the stuff from today about the we'll call them the new gods or something. I don't know, but it was another vision. So T of H, T of Biden. Okay, so H is Obama. So instruments sing Beat on the Walls, Goo, Alone. It's all like Mika 4 and 5. Springs are the falls, the actual like fall on your leg. So then C, Zerubbabel, which actually equals Dorian Gray, the Aruba photo that I was shown when I was a kid, and that was me. I'm the Aruba photo, like the tree hanging over the water, and like that's why I don't want to do anything, because I'm actually supposed to relax. So now Bend Bow Hindu is Elias. Samuel L. Jackson's character from Pulp Fiction is the Mesa, or the Eye, the Nine, and that was Jackson Coker. And he walked the earth as that guy, and may he be in heaven. So John Travolta's character from Pulp Fiction, Earth Moana version. Okay. And Eve is the true Keith Van 43. So what you get out of that is you get the bridge, which I'm the guy that is red because it's RE4, which is it's like a plot device. But when they see red, when the guy comes out of the room that was listening to the whole thing, and in Pulp Fiction, I'm that guy because I don't have the ID GE because of Indiana Jones and Andrea. Okay, I'll write all this. Sorry, it was kind of a lot, but Indiana Jones and Andrea. When I was a kid, I went to my friend's house on Andrea Street in Lexington, and he lived right on the corner there. And I went there and I watched Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. And as I was watching it, I felt so horrible for the Arab guy that had his heart pulled out, that I didn't get to the bridge where the alligators are. And this relates to um, AJ's and Pentwater. This is all listed on there in the address, but I didn't get to the bridge to get ID'd, and that meant that I was like 45, Isaiah. So because you have to be ID'd, and you have to be ID'd if you're 9, and 9 is like Zion, kind of, but Zion is Charles. Zion is Charles, but 9 means many lives, or two, or two. So 9 E, which means the gay, and then which they might get a new body or something, and then what was the other one? Sorry, 9E, and I forget the other one. BRIDGE. Oh, 9E in the Hindu arm, the Ent. Um, we'll call it the new Ent, Hindu. Okay, which means their life is a microcosm of their life spins off into other people's lives, like in it, like a little event in their life will play out in a huge way in somebody else's life. So, which is like that new Ent, which is like it's like Neo at the end of Matrix. So new Ent Hindu, um, E. It's basically a trinity. You get a trinity out of this. Plus the Keetvan, which is like the finisher of it all, like the finisher Egyptian god in the form of the lotus flower. Um, which that's funny that's in Ipego too. That it all connects. So kind of, but the lotus because it's a female, and this is Eve the way she reads as Eve, just as I read as A or whatever. But it's all fucked up if you want to believe that. But so um, and what was the other thing? Oh, gargoyles, gargoyles. Has to do with Goliath, right? And see, that's the her influence. That they got the deal because um goal I at H, which is the dog, like that they H at dog, you know, and like really the mixers. This is really the mixers, the mixer gods, okay, mixer gods, and like this is like the true. This is like the true meaning of it all, like what it's supposed to be. So and like Goliath was like they make him a deviant, like they're saying like fuck you kind of to Goliath because they threw the stone at him and like that meant that he had to carry, like he had to carry on or whatever, like he was supposed to leave, like he was supposed to be for Armageddon. They needed him for Armageddon. And like since we never got Armageddon, then like it just the role just kind of fizzled out and it became bitter. It became bitter and flooded. And I'm kind of like I try to keep love in my heart, but I'm flooded all the time. So I come off as bitter, but like everyone else got really bitter. Like just really bad because we haven't gotten to Armageddon. And like this gargoyles was um like this, like that was how it was supposed to be for these guys, was like Goliath is the good character and like he kneels at the dog. Okay, so um let's see. So John the Baptist is Jesus now. BHB and VA, which is the Johnny from PS or whatever. If you want to believe this, they're Satan and Violator, the true ones. So which that relates to the Dogon, that they say that Jesus is really Satan. That's what they say. Now, like you can believe in what Jesus says and still be believing in this stuff too, this mixer God stuff, because it's like Jesus was like it's like Jesus was getting out of stuff. It's like the way I looked at it today was like he's all like talking big game, and then like he would get out of it all by being like, well, you got to have mercy on me, like that. That's how he got out of everything, because he was like he would like use the truth against you. That's what it is. Use truth for personal gain and scapegoat against questioners, really, just like wanting to know like what the fuck is going on. So, like I'm not saying the Sadducees and Pharisees were good, like they, but like they kind of like that's how he was you, like that's how the Dogons say it, because the Dogons are like he didn't like he was getting out of the stuff, like he was like being merciful or whatever, and like I don't know, like using it against them or something, and you know. So I mean, if you look at my writings, then after 2 days, then what does that mean? Like what does that mean? Like did he go to the cross? You know, like Grox and all these guys want to say they want to keep Jesus on the cross, like they don't want to give him the glory. Well, who is really on the cross? Like did Jesus really, like did BHB really go to the cross? Or like was that prophecy? This is really, like, don't get me wrong, like this is a vision, and like this kind of shakes me a little bit, like that I'm seeing this, because like this means we're getting to the root of the matter, and like we've kind of done this before where we've glazed over it kind of, but like this is really kind of crazy stuff, and like I don't know if this is like the full truth or just some of it, but like Jesus said 2 days, and that would have been 2000. And like Jesus said that he was the Son of Man, and like there, like he's Son of God, Son of Man. Like what is he? He's all this stuff. Like Jesus of Nazareth, like Jesus of Bethlehem, like Jesus Christ, like Yeshua, Yahushua. Like what is he? Like it's too much stuff. Like it's just a lot, and like yes, I believe in grace and mercy. That's what I believe. And I believe my truths, about some stuff, but this is like this is crazy stuff. Like if you're a first time viewer, probably don't watch this one, but like I'll put a warning in the title, but like, it like I think that this is true though. Like I think that this is what it is, kind of. And like there was probably an influence that was like to Eve that somebody for her would be the bend bow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then there's the Blade Runner, right? Blade Runner, which is like take up task, and that's the rings, stealing the rings, take up tasks for everybody. We did that in the earlier writings, showing how I stole rings from the people. Blade Runner, burdens of the runners, So, and that's Harrison Ford, and Harrison Ford is connected to all this stuff. There's probably a deep connection here with Harrison Ford with the bridge and the AJs. Like something is going on with that for sure. Like if you look at him in the stars, it's probably some big connection. I wish that I could put it all together, but this is just what I see. So thank you. Have a good night. Keep a mercy mindset. I'll put a warning in the video. So thanks.